Welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Hello, Sovereign. Tis you being sold tax services. Tis the season. It is the season of the only thing, or one of the only things certain in life. Those being death and taxes outlive death. Anyway, today we're going to be doing a little bit of grinding at the beginning, but our primary focus is to go after Dark Yojimbo. According to the book, if I can find it.
Come on. There we go.
Dark Yojimbo has the smallest health count of the Dark Aeons. But he's a multi-phase battler, so we attack the initial, or defeat the initial summon of Dark Yojimbo. And then he just roams around the Cavern of the Stolen Faith for a while. And you have to beat him 5 times. The book says you are free to save and heal in between fights, but if you leave the cavern, well, you gotta do it all over again. So we're gonna give that a try. We'll do it the sort of honorable way first, but if it gets to the point where it's looking like it's going to be a roadblock, I might have to take some more drastic measures. All right. Does see Jimbo have an overdrive? No, he doesn't, because I pay him. That's right. All right. But first, we're gonna head back to the Omega Ruins just for a little bit.
Yeah! Here we go!
Get a little bit more XPs. Then we'll head to the Cavern of the Stolen Faith. Jail's incoming. Not that it really matters. Yeah, today was the first day back at work from vacation. And Unfortunately, I am not re. I got out of my sleep schedule, so waking back up at 4 in the morning was not fun. But we're also going to be gearing up on projects this week, so on the one hand, I picked my vacation week perfectly because I picked, or when my vacation started, that's when we got all the snowfall. So I was just able to hunker down for pretty much the entire snow bit, and was able to clear the driveway at my own leisurely pace. Didn't have to worry about driving in bad weather, bad roads. But I also tried to pick my vacation when okay, I tried to dismiss the ad, and I accidentally ended up pinning software. There. At least I didn't accidentally ban someone. I've done that before. Because I hit a wrong button. But, I unbanned them, but I think it was actually Nugget that I accidentally banned. Because I was trying to ban a bot, but as soon as I was about to click the ban button, somebody said something in chat, so it all moved up. So I accidentally banned Nugget by mistake. But anyway, so I was good at picking my vacation to dodge the weather. Trying to pick it when my team was going to be doing most of the projects. Yeah, I didn't hit that very well. Oh well. So I think that's full life. I don't need, so we'll go back down that way. Okay, so the plans going forward for Final Fantasy X is as soon as we finally beat all the Dark Aeons, legitimately or otherwise, we're going up against Sin. Because we've got all the Ject Spheres. I don't really care if I get all the Al Bad things, or primers, because those won't transfer over to 10-2. But I'm really kind of wanting to move on to 10-2. I mean, it's not that I don't like this game, it's just... I kind of want Gunner Yuna. Not gonna lie. Okay, let's have... Where is it? Okay. Okay, so... Just want to put that part of Okay. About halfway through Waka's. Which means the last one that Yuna will need to do would be Arn's. Titus is almost done with Arn's. Which means he'll have... I'll either need to send him down Lulu's or Yuna's. Yuna's would make the most sense since he's already got half the white magic tree. Waka is almost kind of close. Riku's, yeah, he's just got this right here. And then I guess I'll send him down Lulu. Going through Riku's as well. Then I'll just be... I'll have her go down Titus's branch. Find Arn's. He's going down the black magic route. It'll just be Arn's. And then a little bit of Kamari's. Kamari's almost done with Titus's. I could send him back here to finish up Lulu's. Or I could send him down Riku's. I think I'll do Riku. Okay. Big turtle!
Enough.
No time to waste. Let's go.
Enough.
It's another big turtle.
No time to waste. Let's go. That's how it's done.
Okay. Poker killer. Okay, if I remember right, the Cavern of the Stolen Faith is in the Calm. Hey, Staga! Alright, so... let's say... Huh. We don't actually go into the interior of the main continent all that much.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
So, alright, if I remember right, Cavern of the Stolen Faith is this way. Yeah, go down this way. Yep, that's it. Okay. So we're free to save. We just need to find a save point. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is Cavern of Stolen Faith. No, until I hit a safe spot. There it is. Yep. Okay. All right, here we go. There we go. It's like, how do I get it to... Oh. Alright, boys and girls. Here we go. Dark Yojimbo! Ambushed. But because we have Aaron, we've got first strike. Okay. Yeah. Bye, Titus. Alright, well. We could do the cheap way. Yojimbo! Yojimbo versus Yojimbo, who wins? Let's see here. Let's do that. There. 1 million gil. Aw, man. There you go. Ow. Alright, well, 2 million gil. How's that? Fucking Sashi. Oh, does he need to have his overdrive full? I think he needs his overdrive. Oh, let me Google it. Yojimbo use without overdrive. No. Okay. So I did need to charge this overdrive in order to do it. That would have been nice to know. Oh well. Well. Fuck it. Come forth, Bug Sisters. Combine power! I swear those diamond things look like the magic attacks from Ocarina of Time. You know, like Din's fire, Faru's love, or Faru's wind, Nehru's love. Alright, let's see how long these guys last now. Daigoro. Ow. Wagesashi. Jesus. Okay. Fight! Fight! Kosoka. Fight! There's you will. Life! Life to Mindy! Watch as Mindy dies. Yep. One more time. Daigoro. Fight. Fight! Combine your powers! Yeah. My thoughts about the Mega Sisters, they're extremely powerful, but it takes... I mean, it's kind of random what they do. You can only give them, like, guidelines. They're like Pokemon that are only semi-loyal. Are you dead yet? Auto life on herself. Fight! Butt smack! She's got some massive health regen. Oh, he's kneeling. He's bloodied. Come on, Ladybug. Do your stuff. Kill him. Oh, here we go. Zanmato. Goodbye, Cindy. Oh no, it lived. It's a good thing that he's going to be attacking an Aeon and not me. You did good. Alright. Attack! Fucking missed! Grand Summon. Let's do Bahamut. Maybe I'll get 2 Charge Park cannons. I doubt he'll live if Yojimbo gets an attack off. Hey, you never know. Charge Particle Beam! Ow. Wakasashi. Bye-bye, Bahamut. I don't like that dejection. I kinda did. Hello, Foof. Welcome to Strap. So, I threw out Yojimbo against Yojimbo, not realizing that Zanmato was only a, overdrive thing. Yeah, Yojimbo died. But he's bloodied. Daigoro. They died good deaths. Well, let's do anima. Let's just go down the Aeon list and just throw them all at him. And then die. Ah yes, the Aeon whose existence is pain. Very burned and stick it. Yeah, basically. That's how I won the Elite Four in the first time I played Moon. Because Kukui kept, or his Incineroar was strong against my entire team except one Pokemon. My Umbreon. So I threw the Umbreon in to eat the damage while I healed everyone else. Pulled him out. Threw the other guys in to do damage. They die. I threw Umbreon back out to... Man, this existence is amazing. God damn it, Floof! It works. Kozuka! Ow! Kozuka! Yeah, that's how I beat Kukui. My Umbreon just tanked all the damage because Incineroar refused to use a fire-type move against Umbreon. It only used dark-type moves. So it's like, okay, my dark-type tank is just eating the damage. By the first one. Yes, that is correct. Ha! Diadema! Get bonked! First, we're gonna save. So, you know, my Aeons are back. And for no reason at all, your Jimbo is gonna have an overdrive again. Yeah. He'll hydrate. Alright. Okay, your Jimbo is somewhere in here. Because there's 5 of them. I have to beat them 5 times. Oh. Ambush! Smack! Now let's try this properly. Yo, Jimbo! I have money for you. Who's a good puppy? It was like a rematch. I demand. Alright, let's do 1 million gil. 1,500,000. There you go. Zanmato! So many possibilities. I really want to give you Jimbo's puzzles. He deserves the scritches. Characters needs to be better at hard. You keep missing your Jimbo. Alright. Alright. Guess you go this way? Let's go ahead and save. You know, for reasons. I think we found another one. Yeah, hang your head in shame. Or stupidly charge it. Okay. Smacky, smacky! Send in the Mega Sisters just because they're funny. If worse comes to worse, they'll throw Yojimbo back in there and pay him off. But Cindy did some work against the first Yojimbo. Like, a lot of work. She brought Mindy back from the dead like 3 times. Butt smacked him like 5 or 6 times. It was great. Combine thy powers. Hello, Gio. Welcome to stream. We're fighting Dark Yojimbo. I think we gotta beat him like either total of... I think total 6 times. First one, then like 5 after that. This is the second after fight, 3rd total. Also Agile incoming. Huh. I'm already down to 1 snooze. Vacation was good. Yeah, hit Cindy. I dodged I mean, I didn't have to really work in the snow, so it was good. Butt smack! How dare you dodge? Oh wait, I got the overdrive already. Yes, we have a white January. Ow! God damn it. Fight! Diagonal. Help each other. Yes, Atlanta is in the south. It is in Georgia, which is the state directly north of Florida. I say that because while most non-Americans won't know where Georgia is, I'm willing to bet they know where Florida is. Yeah, the South can get snow. It's not as often as, say, like Minnesota. But like Sav said, it usually melts pretty fast. And what's funny is people in the South don't know how to drive in snow. At all. Like, maybe 1/4 of an inch gets on the ground, and the entire South just stops. You resent this accusation. Is Maryland really in the South? You're right, people can't get it. I don't... Culturally, fair enough. Yeah, I knew it was a border state, but... Ow! Are you alright? Taking a break. Combined powers! North starts... See, I'm from the Midwest. Like, I'm in the southernmost state in the Midwest, Kansas. Flyover country, yeah. But be nice to flyover country because we grow your food. Both your plant-based food and your cattle. Okay, so SoCal doesn't grow wheat or corn. SoCal grows fruit. Also, I'm not sure SoCal's growing anything right at the moment. So where is Central America? Central America is south of Mexico. In that, where it gets kind of narrow. The connection between Mexico and South America. So, yeah, basically. Fight it! Help each other. Model life. Well, Mindy is the one that usually dies. Fight! Gracias. Panama, Honduras, Nicaragua, San Salvador, Guatemala. Uh-oh, San Mateo. Say goodbye to the Bug Sisters, because they're dead. Bye! They did good, I think, pretty much. Northern states. Okay, so America is pretty much divided up into cultural regions, not necessarily geographical regions. You've got New England, which is Maine, Massachusetts, Vermont, New Hampshire, Connecticut, Rhode Island. Would New York be considered part of New England? New England's every state this week. Okay, so New York is, I think, is its own thing. You've got the Vermont also. Huh? Weird. I guess they're just part of the Northeast. Which kind of incorporates New England and also the, I guess you would say, neck of the country. Then you've got the South, which is essentially the Confederacy, more or less. Back in Civil War times. You got the Midwest, which stretches from Ohio, north of the Ohio River, Indiana, Illinois, Missouri, Kansas, and then everything directly north of those states. So Michigan, Iowa, Wisconsin, Minnesota, Nebraska, and the Dakotas. That's the Midwest. Then you got the mountain states, which is Montana, Colorado, Nevada. No, Nevada's more southwest. The southwest is New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and the far western part of the Texas panhandle that New Mexico sits on. I would consider that more culturally southwest than the rest of Texas. But the mountain states are like Colorado, Utah, Idaho, and Montana. And then you've got the Pacific coast, which is California, Oregon, and Washington. Although I'd actually say that California is its own thing, and that Oregon and Wisconsin, or not Wisconsin, but Washington, are kind of like Cascadia along with British Columbia in Canada. If that makes any sense. California. Yeah, there's California itself has got its own regions. You got Southern California, Northern California, and Inland California. And none of them like each other. Yeah, one thing that I don't know where I heard this from, but I really like it. America is not a country. It is 50 countries who don't particularly like each other, all wearing a trench coat that collectively have a defense budget big enough to fight God. Well, a lot of the borders, state borders usually follow rivers or mountains, except for in the west. Starting about Kansas westward, a lot of the state borders are due to the Missouri Compromise. Which, before the Civil War, aimed to keep free states and slave states balanced, as all things should be. Land squares exist as they do because there's only one geographic feature. No, river that bisects the continent. It's not geographic. Are you referring to the Mississippi? Because there are definitely more rivers than that. And there's also like 2 mountain ranges. God damn it. Hit the target. Yeah, you're kneeling. California does share a border with Mexico, but its northern border, I think, is actually further north than Washington, D.C. Hell, it might be on the same level as... I don't know. I'm not looking at a map right now. Washington, D.C. is 38 or almost 39 degrees north. Latitude is latitude 42 degrees north. Yeah. It is. The northern border of California is at 42 degrees north, and Washington, D.C. is at 39 degrees north. California is big. Let's see, what latitude is mice? Kansas City is also at 39 degrees north. Just a little bit further north than DC. Okay, you want to have your mind blown, chat? Okay, so the northern border of California is at the 42nd parallel. New York City is at 41 degrees north. The northern border of California is further north than New York City. That blew my mind. Well, I first had a hunch because I remember in another Final Fantasy stream, Sly was here and he was mentioning that, you know, it'd be nice if I went to New York to see like the Intrepid. I'm like, well, what'd be the best way to do that? So I just kind of plotted in how to drive from KC to New York. It's a straight shot on I-70. I-70 connects both Kansas City and New York City. I mean, yeah, taking a train would be probably the cheapest. I'm definitely not flying, because air travel is getting fucking expensive of late. Well, if I went, it would primarily be so I can see the Intrepid, which is a carrier that's museum shipped there. You have to mortgage a house and sell little kidneys for coach. Yeah, I know. All right, Shiva. Yeah, thanks to the curvature of the Earth, a lot of things on a flat map just don't look like they're parallel with each other, but actually are. No, not at all. Because I mean, maybe if I lived on the east, like in the megalopolis of the East Coast. Well, yeah, car companies are definitely a thing for doing that. But, another thing that, because in Missouri, it was discussed to have like a bullet train connecting who's that? This is Dark Gijimbo. But in Missouri, they were talking about having a bullet train between Kansas City and St. Louis. I mean, just kind of like right beside I-70. But it was ultimately shot down just because of the eminent domain they'd have to use to buy up all the land.
Goddamn, stop missing.
Yeah, whore. Skill kill connection. Have you played Final Fantasy X? Other ranks? Because, or Final Fantasy X. I used to play this on the PS2 way back in the day. Energy Blast! I know of the one that wouldn't work because constitutionally speaking, if you had to take private land, you have to adequately compensate the former owners for it. Now, legally, you can say you're taking the money, but the government has to pay you for it. That is in the Constitution of the United States. They can't not do that. And unit gets the bump again. However, Missouri is quite a big state. It's not the biggest, but it's definitely not the smallest. So, to buy up all that land from Kansas City to St. Louis, which is basically going from one side of the state to the other, because Kansas City is both in Kansas and Missouri, and St. Louis is both in Missouri and Illinois. That's a lot of fucking money. Are you farming? It feels like you're farming. I mean, I'm grinding. Does that count? It does. Talk, Buster. But one of the main problems with having large-scale bullet trains in the United States is distance. And the fact that, constitutionally speaking, the federal government cannot just take land. They have to actually give fair compensation for what they take. And that gets fucking expensive. So yeah, and also it's resistant to one distance. Yeah, but the interstate program was built. Yeah, it dates to Ike. And that was a national security thing. They literally built the interstate system not so people could get around easier. It was designed to be used to transport nuclear missiles in the event of the Cold War going hot. Nuclear missiles, the Army, same thing. It had military reasons. Yeah. That's why a bullet train system will not work for national security, because we already have that. It's the U.S. interstate system. Now, granted, how well it's kept up varies from state to state. In Kansas, the interstates are very well maintained, especially the section known as the Kansas Turnpike, which is I-70 from Lawrence to Topeka, and then I-35. No. Hold on. Okay, the Turnpike. Okay, so it goes I-70 from Lawrence to Topeka. And then US 24. Okay, so it's I-35 from Oklahoma State Line to Emporia. I-335 from Emporia to Topeka. I-470 in Topeka, and then I-70 from Topeka to Casey. But that stretch of road is very much well maintained because it's a toll road. Well, yeah, no. And the freight rail system is still fairly robust. It's the passenger rail that isn't that robust in the United States. Oh shit. Yeah, that's mainly because, the feds and state governments, for that matter, they're supposed to use our tax dollars to maintain our infrastructure. But politicians can't keep their hands out the fucking cookie jar and always tack on what's called pork, so they can have spending things in their little district. Yeah, I mean, they're cheap. They're cheap when it comes to other people's districts, but they're very quick to spend other people's money on their own pork projects. So the feds are they're notoriously cheap and also frivolous at the same time. Excuse me. Well, yeah, that's probably because your representative is entrenched. Once a politician has become entrenched, they stop giving a shit about their constituents because they know they're going to get in and they don't have to do a damn thing. Alright, you Jimbo. You forgot to recharge the overdrives. Oh, really? Died. Huh. In my opinion, Geo, I think everybody on the federal level should have term limits. It's a great corruption fighting tool. But that would require constitutional amendment, not a law. Oh, where the hell is your overdrive? I didn't use him last fight. He should have had an overdrive. Well, fucking shit. I know, right? Well, because the game cheated me, I'm gonna cheat the game. All right. All right, Sandy, do as you will. Oh, fuck. Help each other. Fight. One more time. Come on, Mindy. You gotta stand up. Aw, shit. I'm gonna test something. I can't. Nice. Can't do the same about my Aeons, but hey, whatever. Fuck it. Fight! auto line. That way if I die, I come back. Fight! That overdrive's looking a little high. Let's fix that, shall we? Steal my overdrive while I'm stealing yours, game! Help each other! One more time. Fight! Why did you miss? There we go. There we go. Up, ads beginning, and there's no more snoozes. Ow! Stop attacking Mindy! Stop killing Mindy! You bastard! Uh-oh. Yeah, let's take that overdrive down. No overdrive for you. Because again, game stole my overdrive. I'm gonna steal it. Also, I was testing the possibility of doing that for Penance. The big, hardest boss in the entire Final Fantasy franchise. Also, that way the fight won't be like 5 hours. God damn it. Are you alright? Help each other. Diagoro. Pasado. And now you're weak. Okay. You're bloody. Auto life. Yay! On the one that died last time. Fight! Why are you taking a break? I told you to fight! Now you're gonna fucking die! The combine power. Sisters are tired. You need to get this shit together. I'm gonna let him have his Zamato. If I can't kill him by that time, he earned it. Alright, he earned it. Not recently? But in my opinion, live service games all count as games that stay there longer. But the last live service game I played was Helldivers 2. Would you hit your damn target? Alright, Xian, go. Swear to God, if I lose because of that. I uninstalled Helldivers. I just don't have the patience required to do the constant grind on a live service. And I've heard that the game's in a better place, but when I left, the team was nerfing everything right and left. Like, anything became good, they just straight up nerfed it. It's like, what's the point? Anytime that anything becomes somewhat fun, it's just gonna get nerfed on the ground. For
balance reasons.
Because you have to balance a purely PvE game. Stop missing! Yeah, I know. But I don't know, it just, to me it feels like a chore to just keep up. In live service, games tend to become time sinks where they force you to do the same bullshit over and over until the next content drops. So, I just don't play live service games. I play games that have a definite end. Yeah, waste that Zamato on a bloody Bahamut. Titus, I swear to God, if you miss... God damn it, Titus! Yeah, I know. Appreciate the theme. Well, it's not infinity damage. It's 99,000. And these dark Aeons have like millions of HP. Everybody's overdrives are topped off. I lost count. Are we at fight number 5 or 6? guess we'll know after this one if the music's... He's right behind me, isn't it? Attack! There you go. Alright, sisters. Let's fuck him up. No, I guess you'd say games I'm kind of excited to get to stream. I'm excited for Cold Heart DLC this Friday. Because I love the Heart of Ice storyline in Batman the Animated Series. And Cold Heart is basically the Arkhamverse take on Heart of Ice. I'm kind of excited to get to X2 in Final Fantasy because I want my Gunner Una. But the game I'm really looking forward to is Cyberpunk. Which will happen after Victor Shepard's full playthrough is done. Also, thanks to a certain Raccoonus, I do have the Divinity games on Steam. And I've started Divinity 1 off stream to just kind of figure out what I'm doing. I'm fucking lost. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Enhanced edition. Because that was the one on Steam. Or the one that I found. Yeah, the first time I played a Divinity game, it was Divinity 2. And I was playing it with Floof, Sen, and another person. He was the lead. And he was the only one that had played the game before. But he wasn't really good at communicating where plot points were. So he just kind of told us to do our own thing. So we did. And we started triggering things. We also didn't really know what the hell was going on. And he got mad at us for that. It's like, well, one, we can't hear you in conversations if we're not right on top of you. Two, you never tell us where you are. And three, you're the only one that's played this game before. So that whole experience kind of left me with a bad taste in my mouth for Larian. So I was actually rather hesitant with Baldur's Gate 3 once I heard it was going to be a Larian studio. No, I get that, Sovereign. I just had a bad taste in my mouth because of that one player who yelled at me for not really knowing what the fuck I was doing, despite the fact first Christians are everything. So Sen and Floof got Baldur's Gate 3 once and like immediately after it came out, and I was kind of hesitant. They're like, no, Larian fixed the main problem that you had with Divinity, where you can actually eavesdrop on conversations from like a football field away. Like, really? Yeah. Alright. So they went and got me Baldur's Gate 3 for the PlayStation after I got a PS5. And yeah, I loved it. I mean, I'm still streaming it. So that kind of made me want to take a second look at the Divinity games. Because, well, now I kind of know how Larian games work. So I figured, I'll give it a shot. The combat I can handle. It's just Divinity has no real handholds as to where you need to go and what you need to do. So I might have to look at guides. Stop missing the fucking target. You know what? Fuck it. I've not played Morrowind or Skyrim. I don't play Bethesda games. I have a... It's not that Bethesda games are bad. I don't like the creation engine. And even watching Bethesda games hurts my eyes. Gives you directions. Get lost. It's your fault. This guy gives you guys. Yeah. I kind of wish there was a little bit of a middle ground where you have some hints as to what you need to do. Like Baldur's Gate 3 is fairly decent at that, where they'll the journal actually kind of tells you, hey, maybe you should talk to this person. And it'll mark it on the map about where they are. But they don't tell you really anything else, like how to get there or what you should talk to them about. But in Divinity, it's just like, hey, investigate the murder of this one sorcerer, or this one legionnaire guy. Okay. How? That's up to you! Okay. I think I have an idea of how I can investigate this one store. But in order to do that, I need to steal a key. And I don't want to... I don't want to piss off the vendor. If you know what I mean. Bye bye, Dark YouTube. But yeah, I'll start streaming the Divinity games after Arella's playthrough is done. And I swear to God, please don't let Baldur's Gate Patch 8 kill the game. Hey, the music stopped. Beat the shit out of the summoner. No, chase him down. Beat the shit out of him. God damn it. Anyway, we beat Dark Yojimbo. That means there's only 3 Dark Aeons left. Dark Anima, Dark Mega Sisters, and Penance. But I don't think we're anywhere near being able to fight that. Alright, I just want to make sure that everybody's topped up on their... Oh, so let's go sell shit.
May I help you?
Yeah, I want to sell shit. Okay. So.
Thank you. Your patronage is very much appreciated.
For story reasons, I'm wondering if I should edit Brotherhood so it gets the break damage limit. So I could use it against Sin. You know, for story reasons. I don't know. I'll try doing it later. Alright.
Yeehaw! Here we go!
Time for more grinding to finish out the, finish out the night. So we can be ready for, Dark Anima next time. Miss. 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 Bonk. Bonk.
Bye-bye.
Oh, I kind of wanted Una to bonk them all. Just have like 3 Una turns in a row. Thought that would be funny. Okay, move. Another game that I was considering getting to possibly stream. I don't know, because I heard it's a great game, but I've never really been a big fan of the series. But I was thinking about the Wizard game. The Hogwarts one. I've never really been big fan of that series, though, because, well, I just always like sci-fi and tech over magic. So that, and I could never get behind the... I get it. I can never really get into the writing style either. The movies were fine. But like I said, I'm only I'm not sure if I'm even gonna do it. Because again, I prefer sci-fi and tech. Directory questions suppressed entirely. Incoming ads. Oh no. Which directory? Yeah, I remember a death battle. Like, it was a very early death battle with between Harry Potter and Luke Skywalker. And this is Legends Luke Skywalker, mind you. It's actually one of my favorites. Because Luke wipes the floor with Harry. Say another game that I've thought about streaming. Okay, now that break is over. Another game that I've thought about streaming, which actually might be more up my alley. It's an Obsidian game. Outer Wilds. Because it's, from what I heard, it's kind of like Fallout New Vegas, but in space, and not an eyesore to look at. But if anybody here has played Outer Wilds, would you recommend it? First person? First person shooting? Fine, great. I mean, I love Cyberpunk, and it's locked into first person. It's first person platforming and melee that I have a problem with. But if it's primarily a shooter, then I'll be fine with it. First person shooter RPG. Okay. Yeah, I might get that one after we're done with Cyberpunk. Because I've heard that Obsidian does some good games, but the two most famous Obsidian games that people rave about, one I can't play because the first game in the series that BioWare did, KOTOR, keeps fucking crashing. Well, not technically crashing, but what I mean is Revan will just freeze in place after combat. He'll just not move until I save, quit, reload. And it does like every other combat. It's like, I get that the story of KOTOR is fantastic, but my god. It's a monitor frame rate issue for the force the game. I've tried. I don't know what frame rate to go. Enable VSync. I can try it again. I mean, it's still my Steam library. But I also find that just the combat in general of KOTOR to be extremely clunky. Like, KOTOR feels like Proto Dragon Age. Wait for saber but I can't play KOTOR 2 until I've beaten KOTOR 1. The other one that people rave about that I think would be interested in the story of would be Fallout New Vegas. But it's in the creation engine. And I hate the creation engine. I don't like the look of Fallout. It's grating on my eyes. I don't know why. Maybe it's an autistic thing. Don't hate Game Broyo or Byro? You mean the creation engine? The original name for creation. Oh. Well, I'm not saying it wasn't an instrumental engine. It clearly was. But my god, it hurts my eyes to look at. I don't know why. Like, I mean, I'm not the kind of person that has to have perfect high-fidelity graphics at a perfect minimum 60 frames per second. I'm not that kind of person. 30 FPS is just fine for me. And I still love playing Ocarina of Time on original hardware. It's just that whenever I try doing a CE Bethesda game, it's just great. Maybe it's the color palette. It might be the color palette, because most of Fallout games kind of have that brownish beige overlay, you know? Fallout 3's Matrix Green. Matrix Green. But from what I've seen of Outer Wilds, it doesn't look like a Fallout game, like graphically speaking, and it looks it doesn't look grating on my eyes. It is, however, mid. I mean, I like mid graphically or mid story wise. I smell. Well, damn. Oh, that reminds me. I actually need to go back to The Witcher and finish it. I guess I can do that after Cyberpunk. Because I adore The Witcher 3. It is such a great game. And there's 2 endings in The Witcher 3 that I debate over what I want, like, when it comes to Ciri. That there's 2 endings for Ciri that I debate as to which one's the best. Oh, I have not read the books. At least for The Witcher. And that's because when I first played The Witcher 3, I hadn't read. I knew there were books about it, but I also knew that they were Polish. And I'm gonna let you on a secret, guys. I can't speak or read Polish. So I didn't even bother trying to read the books. All I knew is that people kept raving about the game, so I got the Game of the Year edition for the PS4. And the first person I romanced in that game, not knowing any better, was Triss. 1, she's a redhead. 2, she's freaking adorable in that game. And 3, Yennefer was giving me some bad vibes. Like, she forcibly spoke with dead. Like, in Baldur's Gate, that's no big thing. But in The Witcher, in order to power the spell, she basically had to destroy a forest that was sacred. So, yeah. Wasn't exactly thrilled with that. So, Yennefer kind of... We got off on the wrong foot. And so I was like, yeah, I'm all aboard on the Triss train. And Sen and Floof gave me a hard time for it because they're like, Triss is a horrible character. Like, why? Well, if you read the books, like, I didn't read the books! Oh. Yeah. From what I know in the game, Triss seems like an alright person. But yeah, apparently in the books, Triss, well, manipulates Geralt while Geralt's memories are locked away. So yeah, Booktriss is not really that great of a person. She does it in the game too. Well, I've only played The Witcher 3. So, I didn't know. But so canonically, I get that Yennefer is supposed to be the romance option for Geralt, but she doesn't really give that great of first impression. Also, I mean, Triss is a redhead. And we all know I have a weakness for redheads. But back to Ciri, there's two endings for Ciri that, I mean, technically there's three endings for Ciri. One is absolutely horrible, and if you get that, you fucked up. And if you keep getting that when you replay it, there's something wrong with you. But the other two, she either follows Geralt's path and gets her own Witcher sword, or she becomes the Empress of Nilfgaard. And I'm not sure which one's the better ending for her. And the world, for that matter. Because on the one hand, I'm pretty sure Ciri would be happiest as a Witcher. Just like her adoptive dad. But by the same token, if she's Empress of Nilfgaard, she can essentially reform the evil empire from within because she has the authority to back it up. And if anybody tries to assassinate her, oh no, she's got elder blood. They suddenly don't exist. So I think for the world of The Witcher, it's actually better if she becomes the Empress. And in that sense, it's kind of bittersweet. But, yeah. I don't know. CD Projekt Red's really good about video games ending like that, where the so-called best endings always have a stinger in the tail. They do that in Cyberpunk, where the best ending is, yeah, you're happy, but you have less than a year to live. But you're surrounded by friends and family, so it'll be a short life that you have, but it'll be a happy one. Alright. It's been about 2 hours, and I've got to eat supper. And I actually have a bedtime now because I'm not on vacation no more, so... Go and save. Wednesday, provided the stars align and nothing bad happens in real life, I'm hoping the Floof crew can get together and we can play some more Baldur's Gate 3 and finally defeat Cazador Zar once and for all. If not, well, we'll just play Arella's campaign. Then Thursday, in the aircraft showcase of A6, we're going to look at the A10 Warthogs and the Tornadoes, the Tornado GR4s. Friday, in Batman Arkham Origins, we begin the Cold Cold Heart DLC, where we host an award ceremony at Wayne Manor for the CEO of GothCorp, Francis Boyle, as he earns Humanitarian of the Year, which is totally not ironic. But the party gets crashed by Mr. Freeze. Then Saturday, in the campaign of Arella the Sorceress, we party with the Tieflings. Then we head to the Underdark. So we seek out the Myconid colony, explore around, maybe fight a baby beholder. Then Sunday, in the Insanity of Victor Shepard, we're going to hunt down Sidonis for Garrus's loyalty mission. And then we're going to get thrown by the Elusive Man into the main plot as we investigate a quote-unquote derelict collector ship. That is totally not a trap, guys. Trust me. And then next week in Final Fantasy X, we're going to head to Mount Gagazet Cave. And we're going to have Waka throws ball through the spinning shield to summon Dark Anima. Which we're totally great for that fight. It's totally not gonna need to throw you Jimbo and pay him all my money to kill Dark Anima in one hit. It's totally not gonna happen. Anyway, thank you all for joining me. I hope you had fun. And I will see you guys Wednesday in Faerun, one way or another. Good night.